Are you already back for the second series? Well, welcome. And in this second series, we talk about the yoga, right? So, again, many times I've walked into a yoga studio and it felt more like Pilates, and I've walked in a Pilates studio and that felt more like yoga. And so, again, these two practices always get confused, and I believe they're very different, and they both don't get the respect that they deserve. There are some parallels. And so, in this episode, we talk about the yoga and where that started. Hello, if you're just joining and haven't had an opportunity to see this first series, I say go take a look at that one. It's only a 3-part quick series, just telling you about the differences of the two practices. Hello, my name is Tanya. I am a certified clinical yoga therapist, yoga instructor, Pilates, wellness facilitator, and I am helping you elevate your mental health with therapeutic practices and education of yoga and Pilates for trauma recovery. So, the yoga of it all, right? So, yoga, as if you listen to part one, right? I said that Pilates started in the early 1900s. Guess what? Yoga started 5,000 years ago. Yoga started 5,000 years ago. Patanjali actually created the Yoga Sutras and the philosophy of yoga. And so yoga is a practice of union of the mind and body. So breath is very important, but it's the yoking, right? It's the union of the mind and the body together. And most individuals seek this practice to increase their flexibility, their mobility, and really bringing this union of the two, the alignment of the mind and body. Now, again, there are some parallels when it comes to yoga and Pilates, because we have something what's called like boat pose is similar to Pilates practice of the teaser, right? They look similar. Whereas in the teaser, you're really activating the core abdominal muscles and that C curve as you are lifting the legs closer towards you, right? Even the quads. Whereas yoga, it could be very glute focus, right? They're both kind of balancing on that tailbone, or excuse me, not necessarily the tailbone, but on the glutes, and activation of that core, right? They both are using those core muscles, the trunk, the upper and lower abdomen. Okay, and so in those, that posture can look the same as Pilates. And again, do we give them both the respect that they are, right? We look at even 4 points kneeling or tabletop in yoga, right? Those postures look the same, but they have different names in each individual practice, and they're even like bird dog, right? And so and really lengthening through, drawing the navel in, keeping a neutral spine. The knees are placed on the mat, maybe one leg extended, right? Pushing that back wall away and reaching through the fingertips of that right palm with the thumbs pointed up, saying, Tanya, wait a minute. We're doing a practice already. So yeah, lots of parallels, right? But yoga started 5,000 years ago. And yoga has some philosophies that started since the 200 BCE, when Patanjali decided to create the Yoga Sutras and the philosophies of yoga. Parallels, but oh so different. They both have this low impact experience, and they both can offer a space of relaxation. All right, well, I don't want to take this one any longer, but I do want to talk about the props that are used in both of these practices. Stay tuned for episode 3 in this series. See you there. Remember to live abundantly, love your authenticity, and radiate organic happiness, but most importantly, live a life of no more trauma. See you soon. Bye.